Season ago.
Crazy. I mean, Dallas has always been in the business of reloading instead of rebuilding. And probably the best way to reload is to get players from one of the best teams in our league, as they did with Barnes and Bogut. Dallas missed on some other free agent targets, but they did well for themselves this past offseason.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the floor for Dallas, J.J. Barea is out there with Matthews. Then there's Harrison Barnes. Then it's Bogut. And it's Nowitzki in at the power forwards position. Pass to the Prophet. Here's Silk, covered by Bogut. Matthews with the rebound. Here are the Mavericks now. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And you know what? A shame that either team had to lose that game, because you had to be proud of the way they battled in it.
Yeah, I suppose that's right, but it still was heartbreaking. I mean, you hate to lose in OT, no matter how hard you played. You want to come out on top if you're going to play those extra minutes.
The shot by Hassel is no good.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Barea with it. 11 points for him in that last game against Milwaukee. Clock at 4. Nowitzki. That one doesn't go.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And that one's good. Ingram.
And you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
To the middle. And Matthews with the basket on the assist by Barea. Matthews has got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, that's a really nice feed by J.J. Barea.
Silk passes to Russell. Here's the Prophet. That one, no good. Nice D from Bogut.
That's now 4 misses on their first 5 attempts. Still trying to find the rhythm and flow here offensively.
And Matthews kicks to Barea. Nowitzki a screen. Off the pick. Nowitzki can't get that one to fall. Lakers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Russell kicks to Ingram, launches it. It's rebounded by Dallas. Barnes left side, inside. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the night right here. That free throw good from Barea.
And the Lakers head coach, Luke Walton, played almost his entire career in L.A., winning 2 titles along the way. Always known for his tremendous IQ for the game.
He's perfect from the line this time. And Luke Walton, pretty new to coaching. He actually worked as an assistant with the University of Memphis team for a short while in 2011, while that NBA season was delayed.
Yeah, and of course, since 2014, he's been an assistant with the Golden State Warriors. Last season, when Kerr was out missing time with a back ailment, Walton stepped in as an interim head coach and led the team to a 24-0 start. Absolutely amazing. And despite being relatively young, Luke Walton has close to a PhD, I think, in basketball.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second-chance points.
The Mavericks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
You know, Kevin, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
Now, here is Russell. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Phoenix.
Yeah, not to mention the 4 big steals on the night, getting after it on both ends.
And here's Matthews for the 3. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Silk passes to Russell. Just 5 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's the Prophet. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Here is Barea. And it's Nowitzki at the elbow. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Russell. And there's the pass to Ingram. Here's Hassel, covered by Barnes. Here's Silk. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Shot clock at 6. Shot off the screen. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Stolen. Now here's Ingram. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing. Pass to Cobb. Here's the Prophet. Again, Los Angeles.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Silk. There's the feed to Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebound Bogut. Dallas is gone. 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Barnes dishes to Nowitzki. Count that one. Nowitzki's got 5 now.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Silk. He's covered by Matthews. Down low, the Prophet. That one drops for him. 7 points in the game.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
There's a good screen. Nowitzki a screen. And Matthews kicks to Barea. The baseline J. The shot, no good. Nice D from Russell. Pass to Hassel. Back to Russell for 3, and another 3 for the Lakers.
Seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
So both teams making some changes here. And the Mavericks with possession here, trailing by 2. Matthews passes to Barnes. He feeds it to Williams. Nowitzki with the screen on Russell. And there's the foul. It'll go on the captain. That is his first foul of the game. Measury, he's checked in for Dallas. Harris comes in for Wesley Matthews. And the Mavericks with possession here. Powell dishes to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the 13-footer. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
And Darren Williams back in his hometown of Dallas. He grew up about a half hour from the American Airlines Center.
Yeah, the Nets bought him out of that contract, and the Mavericks making up the difference, having him play alongside Wes Matthews. It's a fresh start for Williams, who's labored under the spotlight and the expectations in Brooklyn.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too. It's been a solid outing for the Prophet. Already with 8 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And the Lakers, the franchise with the best winning percentage in NBA history, but that's in jeopardy this season.
Yeah, that's right. The Spurs are a close second, and if the Spurs finish with about 14 more wins than the Lakers this season, they'll claim that all-time spot.
They get it back, and the foul called on Los Angeles. Williams kicks to Barnes. They swipe it.
And they've got to get their heads into this game. They're giving the ball away far too easily.
Right you are. I mean, that's turnover number 3 already. Not the way you want to start a ball game.
Fires from the line, and he drops that one in. And that's now 11 points for the Prophet.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Williams passes to Mejri. On the wing, Barnes.
And with Dirk Nowitzki setting screens in the pick and pop and Coach Rick Carlisle's schemes, the Mavericks always have the foundation for a terrific offense.
First one falls for him. And the Mavericks with great ball movement and player movement, and they limit the turnovers.
Yeah, a disciplined group. They have a clear concept of what they're trying to do, and one of the top teams in the league in terms of catch-and-shoot attempts. They keep it moving side to side, and the players off the ball stay in constant motion.
There's the dish to Collins. Pass to the Prophet. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And, you know, the Lakers going through a rough patch, clearly, but make no mistake about it. They're still the league's glamour franchise. They've got the league's largest fan base both in the U.S. and globally.
Now here's Williams. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Barnes against Collins. Barnes can't get it to go. And the Lakers with the storied history, the second most championships in league history, trailing only the Boston Celtics.
And the Lakers run more recent. I mean, you think of the greats who've worn the Forum blue and gold, probably the greatest assemblage of talent of any team in the league.
Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. In third, the Mavericks.
Boy, Kevin, I thought their coach really did a fantastic job of getting all of the guys on the team to realize the importance of free throws. You know, last year where they were great, excellent from the line. This year, they're hoping to do even better.
First free throw is good.
A good night for Barnes. Already with 8 points, and he's contributed 3 points from the line, too.
And those free throws add up, guys. That is extra offense.
He doesn't get the second one. And the Mavericks last season acquiring Wes Matthews, they thought they'd make a huge free agent coup in acquiring center DeAndre Jordan, but he ended up backing out of his verbal agreement and then staying with the LA Clippers.
Yeah, a real gut punch moment for a franchise that had been trying for years to acquire a star center to pair with Dirk Nowitzki. But they recovered nicely with the signing of Zaza Pachulia, who had a huge season for them.
So it's the Lakers now after the missed three from Darren Williams. There's a screen. 5 on the clock. Here's Collins. They get it again. The Prophet drops in the layup for 2. The Prophet's got 16 points.
They're in the position they're in right now thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Williams dishes to Barnes. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
This quarter has brought out the best in him, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
The Mavericks have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. The free throw off from Barnes. Lakers leading by 6. The pass to Ohio. And stolen by Darren Williams. Harris outside. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Darren Williams grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 6. Harris outside. On the wing, Williams. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. High, arcing shot. Here's Mejri. Dallas again missing. The Lakers shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Right block shot, and there it is for him. 18 points for the Prophet.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now with this break, let's check out just how the rebounding has been divided up in this game between the front and back court for the Lakers.
And their bigs are getting the vast majority of those caroms, handling their business on the inside and freeing up the guards to get up the court and look for early offense.
And he makes the first.
And you know, last season was the worst in Lakers franchise history, just 17 wins. They suffered a 48-point loss to the Utah Jazz, tying the worst margin of defeat in franchise history. It's been a trying time in the team's history these last couple of seasons.
And Harris drops them both. And you talk about the Lakers' history, incredible success up to 2010. In the 62 years of the team's existence, they'd played in half of the NBA Finals.
Yeah, remarkable when you look at that record. 31 Finals appearances in 62 seasons. This team right now, though, extremely far away from that championship tradition.
And so it's Dallas with it, following the 3 by the Lakers. Intercepted. In the corner, Mayo with it. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Mavericks trail by 9, puts up a 3, and it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. To the inside. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Now here's Barnes. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Milwaukee.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well.
Mayo kicks to Collins. Can't nail the jumper. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
I just think that from an intensity standpoint, their defense has really been the key. It's been the catalyst as they've been able to disrupt their opponent's offense.
Absolutely. I mean, they've been much more intense defensively. And their defense not only has been intense, but it's been swarming and saran wrap-like.
Mayo out there with Russell. Then it's Ingram. Then there's the captain, and it's Anakidzian at the 3. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Dirk Nowitzki says he can still picture himself as that kid from Würzburg. And to him, it's surreal being listed among the legends atop the NBA scoring charts. Coach Rick Carlisle is less circumspect. He said there's never been a 7-footer who's played his position the way he's played it to his age. And he has a lot of good basketball left in him. Kevin?
Thanks, DA. A game that's built to last. Count it good.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Now, here's Bogut. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Matthews passes to Williams. Screened by Bogut. Clock at 4. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
And he can do this to you all day. Bogut, perfect timing rolling off that screen.
Outside, Russell. The 11-footer. And it's Ingram missing. Mavericks trail by 10. And Matthews kicks to Barea. Screened by Bogut. Here's Nowitzki. Softly drops in the floater. Nowitzki's got 7 points.
That's a precision shot. You've got to be precise. No room for error on the floater.
Barea against Russell. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Tremendous balance by Russell. Takes on contact, finishes the play. We'll see if he can get the and one at the line.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw good, Russell. And D'Angelo Russell with great size for the point guard position at 6'5". He's not the most explosive athlete, but guys, you think that'll ever hold him back?
I don't necessarily think it will, Kevin, because he's shifty, he's crafty, he's deceptive enough as a lefty. I think he'll be able to be effective offensively. The question mark is more at the defensive end of the floor. Will he be able to stay in front of people and use anticipation and film study to overcome what he might lack athletically? He's a good defensive rebounder for his size, and I think his size will actually help him in all aspects of defense.
And the resume on Darren Williams, how he performed last season. Averaged about 14 points, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And fellas, I would say he's been overachieving a little bit lately. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things for the future.
Here is Barea. After D'Angelo Russell's bucket, Nowitzki dishes to Williams. No good there. Lakers leading by 13. Ingram passes to Russell. Lakers passing it around. Here's Hassel. 9 points last game out. Feeds it to Ingram. Pulls it from the elbow. That shot off. Good D by Matthews. Mavericks trail by 13. Barea kicks to Matthews. Dishes it to Bogut. And stolen by Russell. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. And it's sent back by Bogut.
And with that condor-like wingspan, Bogut says,
Poked away and pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Shot to stop the run, and it's Williams laying it in. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Outside, Russell passes to the Prophet. Shoots. The offensive rebound. Here's Redding. Pass to the Prophet. Cans the 12-footer. The Prophet's got 20.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
And here is Williams. 17 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
And also give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man. And Dirk Nowitzki, wow, just continues to climb that all-time scoring list. You know, now he's in the top 10. And, you know, I think he could get to the top 5 before it's all said and done. And a lot of times we view greatness based on that window where they're at their very best. But you also can view it when you look at guys who can sustain a level of excellence for a long period of time. And that's what I think really separates Dirk Nowitzki from so many others.
Silks checked in for Los Angeles. And so Nowitzki nails both of them. And Nowitzki alongside Michael Jordan, Karl Malone, and Kobe Bryant is the only players to score 27,000 points or more with one franchise.
Kevin, you think of the Mavericks, you think of Nowitzki. I mean, the greatest Maverick player ever. He's up there with Hakeem Olajuwon as the 2 greatest international players in league history.
Mavericks trail by 13. Barea dishes to Nowitzki.
Well, let's take a look at last year's Dallas Mavericks and where they ranked in the NBA. Second in fewest turnovers per game. Third in three-point shooting. And they were in the top half of the league in lowest opponent scoring as well. This is a team that has shown improvement defensively, and they feel like they're not done yet.
Yeah, and the stat I look to, though, is the low turnovers. They did such a great job of limiting their mistakes, really maximizing their opportunities offensively.
And he knocks down the first one.
We've seen Nowitzki playing a good game here. He's got 10 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
And so he hits both.
Well, you really have to admire and like the way that he's taking it to the defense right now.
Here's Silk. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Russell passes to Cobb. Williams with the block. Now Barea. This one for 3. Rebounded by Hassel.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Back to Russell. Fires for 3. The Mavericks pull it in.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
Barea with it. Six on the shot clock. Here's Williams. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Williams has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Russell passes to Cobb. Russell against Barea. And that one's good. Russell's got 10 points in the game.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Dallas calls timeout. And for the Lakers, hugely profitable. And they're always going to be willing to spend big on stars. But with the new luxury taxes, it's harder to outspend other teams now.
And meanwhile, they've cut corners in other areas too, guys. I mean, prior to the shortened season in 2011, they laid off scouts, video coordinators, coaches, front office, and training staff. And that's where other teams are investing, looking for an advantage now as the Lakers pull back a little bit. Other teams looking to infuse more capital into their organizations.
And the Lakers making a change here. Collins is checked in. Lakers leading by 11. Ohio guarded by Harris. Kicks it to Collins. Launches it. It's rebounded by Dallas. Powell's got his 4th rebound in this one. Harris outside. He dishes it to Barnes. A second chance effort. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut to just 9 points on the basket from Powell.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Here's Silk. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. The feed to Collins. It's stolen. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. Nobody near Barnes. No good off the front iron.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Now the pass to Cobb. Here's the Prophet. 6 to shoot. Can't hit from the elbow.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Harris kicks to Matthews. The step-back jumper is good. Matthews has got his 2nd bucket tonight.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now. Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Harris kicks to Barnes. Back to Harris. There's a good screen to the inside, and there it is for him.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got him just enough room to get that shot off.
Passes it to the Prophet. Pass to Cobb. To stop the drought. Collins, good. Collins has got himself on the board with 3 there.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Harris kicks to Measuring. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Matthews.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
On the pass to Cobb. Dolman. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean,
gentlemen,
you got to play without fouling.
Roof shots.
And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Now here is Harris. He kicks it to Powell. It's Matthews on the wing. There's a good screen. Down low, here's Measuring. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Mayo. Down low, Dolman. Measuring with the rebound.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Matthews. And Wes Matthews last summer coming off surgery to repair a torn Achilles tendon. Greg, were you surprised to see the Mavericks laid out 4 years and $70 million under those circumstances?
A bit of a gamble, but with the technology of recovery today, they had to feel pretty confident. And one of the toughest, most dedicated players we have in our league, they said if anyone could come back from this, it would be him.
What a night so far for Matthews. He's got 10 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
Ohio guarded by Harris. Some solid defense from Harris. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Pass to Powell. He feeds it to Matthews. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Pass to Ohio. Here's the 3. But they'll get another chance.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
24 seconds left to play here in the half. Outside Mayo. Pass to Ohio. Outside Mayo. Takes a 3. Here's Collins, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. 6 seconds left now here in the second. And here's Matthews for the 3. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Lakers ahead. They lead by 1.
And we'll go to Kenny first. What'd you see out there?
Efficiency. You know, I think that's big. That's a key to success. You got to protect the basketball. You can't make those risky passes that lead to highlight film dunks. So I thought it was a great job.
And Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
Well, I thought the one bright spot was the effort on the glass. Several times when momentum was sliding, getting a timely rebound really lifted them. The strong work on the glass is key because that's how you string together a series of big stops.
The Mavericks trailing. On the floor for Dallas. Harrison Barnes is out there with Nowitzki. Then there's J.J. Barea. Then it's Matthews. And it's Bogut in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's in there. Barnes has gotten 5 of his 9 attempts to go. Now here's Ingram. And the pass to Hassan. Barea against Russell. Here's the floater. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and 1.
For Los Angeles, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
And here's Barea. Nowitzki outside. From outside the arc, the rebound by the Lakers. The Prophets got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Russell. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Russell's got 12 in the game.
You know, maybe he's not the fastest guy on the court, but quickness is more important than pure speed in basketball. Russell's handle and scoring instincts, though, are borderline elite.
Now here's Matthews. Here's Bogut. Over to the wing. Here's Barea. The dish to Barnes. Barnes with another miss.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here's Ingram, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Well, you look at Brandon Ingram, and certainly a great body for the game of basketball. But, guys, it's his skill that really completes the package, wouldn't you say?
Oh, no doubt about it. Shot over 40% from three-point range at Duke. He can handle and pass like a guard. One concern, though, he did shoot under 70% from the free throw line, and great shooters usually do better than that.
And that one falls for Ingram.
And guys, really no ceiling on Ingram. This is a guy who has the potential to be a truly great player before it's all done.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Mavericks trail by 3. And here's Matthews for the 3. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Barea's got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's Silk. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Lakers passing it around. Here's Hassel. Shot clock at 6. Here's Russell, and it's sent back by Bogut.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Silk passes to Hassel. Russell against Barea. Passes it to the Prophet. Fader on the way. And again, the Lakers no good. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Matthews, no one around him. No good on the 3. The Lakers trail. Screened by Russell. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Hassel. Buries it down low. The captain's got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Nowitzki dishes to Barnes. Had the space there, but it's offline.
High-quality shot. Just a little off there with the release.
And, Greg, that has him S-H-H-ing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Clark. Now here's Matthews. He's got 15. Deep 2 from Russell. Again, Russell missing.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up. Guys, you know, you're not going to hit that shot too often. That's high risk.
Pass to the Prophet. Outside Russell. There's the pick. For the lead, 5 to shoot. Here's the Prophet. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. He's had 5 chances at the line, gone 4 for 5. That free throw, no good.
Boy, their struggles at the line this half really starting to haunt them. You just cannot afford to miss free throws. It's like skipping breakfast. At some point in time, it's going to come back to hurt you.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Williams has checked in. So we can't get either to fall. The Mavericks leading. To the paint. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Williams. And it's 13 points for Nowitzki.
What a tremendous feed from Williams. Great awareness.
And stolen by Williams. And Williams with the clear path to the hoop. And here's Barnes for three. Here's Nowitzki. He's off on that one. So the Lakers will take it the other way. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
Yeah, it was a major factor in the ball game. I mean, the more turnovers they caused, the more shaky those guys got with the ball.
Screened by Bogut. 14 feet away, and the jumper falls for him. 8 points for Deron Williams.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Here's the screen. Ingram. And it's sent back by Nowitzki. Now Barea feeds it to Bogut. That's tipped. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's Ohio. Here's Ingram. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Ingram's got 15.
And you look at Ingram, and he is just so long, covering a ton of space. Exceptionally fast in transition, too.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
So it's the Lakers now. Dirk Nowitzki unable to get his shot to go. For the lead, 5 to shoot. The Mavericks pull it in. Bogut's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Williams kicks to Barnes. Bogut sets a screen for Barnes. Nowitzki a screen. Barea with it. And too long on the shot. Now here's Ingram to the right side. Drops in the layup for 2. 5 points in the game. Guys, what a back and forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
It's Bogut with the drive and finished off by Bogut.
Man, showing a little athleticism off the drive. I like how easily Bogut gets up into the air.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Now here's Ingram, covered by Barnes, to the paint. Nice pass, right under the rack perfectly for the layup. The Prophet's got 23 points.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
And here's Barea. Williams sets a screen for Barea. Outside Williams. And here's Barnes for 3. Rebound the Lakers. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
Yeah, and this game kicks off a 4-game season series between the two teams.
2 conference foes, guys, looking to take game 1 tonight. Yeah, very interesting to see who can land the first blow.
And here is Barea outside. Good on the 3-point shot. Barea's got 7.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Barnes against Collins. It's Mayo on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Ingram. Mejri with the rebound. Mejri's got 3 rebounds now in this one. In the corner, Powell with it. Harris kicks to Measuring. Over in the corner, Barnes. It's Mayo on the wing. They set the screen. Lets the three fly. But they recover it. Right wing, Ingram wide open. And again, the Lakers no good.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
Outside Williams. The turnaround. And Dallas again with the bucket. Here's Ingram. 15 points in the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And that one drops for him.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Here's Measuring. Converts on the jumper for the easy two. Measuring's got his third basket of the night.
He really made that mismatch pay off. A defender giving up that much size isn't going to be able to put up much resistance near the basket.
And here is Los Angeles now. Dishes it to Mayo. Sinks the triple. Mayo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
That's really the confidence that Mayo has in himself on display. Before he even receives the pass, he's preparing to shoot the pumpkin.
Williams against Mayo. Williams kicks to Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Williams. Shoots a three. Again, the miss by Williams.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
Now here's Mayo. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. And here's a look now at the shot chart showing the field goals attempted locations.
And this is a grown man shot chart right here. Not too much going on outside, but look at how things are for them in the paint. They are attacking the rim and not settling for the jump shot. And right now it's paying off in bunches. If I'm them, then I'd continue to do the same thing going forward until an adjustment is made.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 16. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And a look here at how the Lakers ranked in the NBA last season. 11th in free throw percentage. 11th in fewest turnovers per game. And they closed out the season in the top half of the NBA in second chance points, but they were hoping to do better in that area, just didn't quite get it done.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Williams.
Take a look at what Williams has done. 9 points and 2 steals as well.
And we really just need to take a second to appreciate the all-around effort he's put out there today.
Well, the numbers paint the picture, and he has been what we call in my vernacular, you know where I'm going here, guys, stat sheet stuffer supreme.
Oh, supreme. So that takes it to a whole nother level when you get supreme in terms of your stat sheet.
Kelloggese, right?
Yes.
Kelloggese. Now, here is Russell. 12 points for him. Here's Collins. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Wesley Matthews on the wing. He's guarded by Collins. In the corner, it's Harris. Inside. And the basket good by Measuring. Measuring's got 8 points.
Boy, that was a pretty assist by Harris.
Williams against Russell. From deep, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first three, we should be in for a treat. They've got Silk, the captain, out there with Collins. Then it's Russell. And it's on a Kidsian at the 3 spot. That's the Laker 5. Shot by Collins, no good. Dallas leading by 5. Matthews passes to Barea. Back to Matthews. Dallas moving it around. Here's Nowitzki. They get it back. And Matthews gets it to go. Matthews has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Mavs. And Los Angeles guys shooting around 40% from the floor here. Pass to Hassel. Over to the wing. Here's Cobb. It's rebounded by Dallas. Powell's got 6 rebounds in the game. Over in the corner, Matthews. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Matthews has got 5 points in the quarter.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Outside, Russell. Russell, a screen on Barea. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sonikitsi. And again, no good by the Lakers. Mavericks leading by 10. Williams dishes to Barea. And he banks in the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Russell. The Mavericks making the shot. Collins kicks to Russell. He dishes it to Collins. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. The Profits checked in for Los Angeles. Dallas also making some changes. Bogut comes in for Dwight Powell. And it's Harrison Barnes in for Williams. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Nowitzki a screen. Here's Matthews. No good. Nice D from Russell. Lakers trail by 12. Now the pass to Cobb. Passes it to the Prophet. Looking to end the run. And again, the Lakers no good.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Bogut kicks to Matthews. Puts it up from 12. Tries again. Taken away. Fast break. The Lakers. Here's Collins. Rejected by Nowitzki.
He's given them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Nowitzki a screen. Here's Barea. He kicks it to Bogut. The feed to Matthews. And here's Barnes for 3. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Greg, no question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, I listened in on what Luke Walton said to his team. He was not happy with their shot selection, and he let them know about it. He said, we're taking low percentage shots, guys. Space the floor, make the extra pass, and work for those shots in the flow of the offense. Stay with the plan. We'll see if they can get it going.
And stolen by Russell. Pass break, the Lakers. Russell's running, lays it up and banks it in.
6'9" wingspan of Russell. Reaches, picks it clean, then there he goes off to the races.
Screen by Bogut. Outside Matthews. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Lakers trail by 10. Collins passes to Russell. Kicks it to Collins. No good with the triple.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Dallas.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Now, here is Russell. Pass to Hassel. Screen by Russell. Just 4 to shoot. Collins, good.
The pick wasn't ultra effective, but it got him just enough room for the score.
Here's Barea. Inside. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Russell. Here's Cobb. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Now here's Barea, and that one's on target from the wing. Barea's got 9 points now in just the second half. The pass to Cobb. Screen by Russell. Here's Silk. 6 to shoot. Right side Russell from the wing. Again, the Lakers.
And this young gun is fearless. Have to do more than just get a hand in Russell's face because he can make shots against good defense.
Now here's Bogut. And Matthews gets it to go.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
To the middle. It's tipped. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Here's Barnes. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Screen by Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
You can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Shot from the inbound. Again, Russell missing. Dallas leading by 8. To the inside, Barnes. Nowitzki dishes to Matthews. And Silk gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Ingram, he's checked in for Collins. They set the pick. Nowitzki for 3, drops in the tray. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
You know, he relishes doing that, too. I mean, I've watched him in the past. He loves to make an opponent feel the pain because of how good he's playing. You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Barnes kicks to Bogut. Barnes outside. Screen by Bogut. Barea against Russell. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And with his troubles at the free throw line, probably best to foul Bogut when he gets in close.
He's off on the first. No good on the second free throw.
An NBA all-rookie first team, then much later, an NBA champion. Bogut's had every other kind of season in between.
Now here's Barnes. He kicks to Matthews. Nowitzki a screen. Off the screen. No good that time. And the Lakers take it the other way. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. It's game one of a 3-game road trip. Now the dish to Ingram. There's the pick. Off the pick. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki.
That was a half-hearted pick. And he was just going through the motions on that possession, and now it ends up costing him.
He feeds it to Bogut. Outside Matthews. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Matthews. Matthews has got 4 assists now tonight. Passes it to Cobb. Now Ingram. Pass to Cobb. Outside Russell. Now here's Ingram. Defense is right there, and he comes up with the deuce.
And not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can also contribute inside. The way he releases his shot makes it very difficult to block.
Now here's Barea. Screened by Bogut. Barea with it. Shoots from the elbow. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And that's 21 points for Dirk Nowitzki. Timeout called the Lakers.
Start it.
And the Lakers with possession here. A 12-point game. And it's Russell missing. Barnes outside. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
And it's sent back by Bogut. To the inside, Nowitzki. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Barea's got 6 assists in the game. Here's Russell. 1:46 left here in the fourth quarter. The pass to the Prophet. Los Angeles with another miss. Here's Dallas. They're on a 14-6 run. To the paint. Ingram with the steal. It's deflected.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. His long reach really allowing him to collect a good number of block shots.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. That's tipped. Here's Matthews. Feeds to Barea. Lets a floater go, and it's good on the way in. And the Mavericks lead by 16.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Mavericks.
their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game, and I think ultimately that earned the W.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season, Greg. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys showing up. And that was the case tonight for Wesley Matthews. He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Well, for the Mavericks, they can just run out the clock. Now, here's Barea. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.